Hello. So, I'm not a professional YouTuber, and I tried to make an experiment video like they do, and I just made a big mess. I was trying to demonstrate the difference in a, um, sorry, in a menstrual pad and an incontinence pad, and I made a big mess. I had everything set up like just right. I completely overthought it, but it was going to be like as accurate as possible. But my hand sort of spasming, MS, while trying to show the difference, kind of just made a big old mess everywhere. So I'm just going to explain it as best as I can. So incontinence pads, we just call them pee pads here, have a different weave than the menstrual pads. So water soaks in differently than a plasma, like blood. And that is seen in the different pads. Also, I think a degree of leak proofness of the pee pads for just liquid, and a lot more. There's a lot more pee than there is, that we, leak out of blood during the menstrual cycle. So they're just very different things. Please trust me. As I get better than this, I can try to actually do that experiment again. I'm really, really proud of what I came up with to help show the P one. I'll tell you about it at least, or I can show you what I came up with. I can't show you the experiment, unfortunately. So I'm like, well, your bladder contracts kind of in, spasms. So I wanted something that could show spasms. So I got, this is beer, flat beer. And the cap here is something I take with me when we travel, because we have bidets at our house. And so it's like a travel bidet, and you put it in there and you can just, use a squishy bottle. Anyway, so yeah, use incontinence pads for that and use menstrual pads for menstrual stuff. I've actually had the problem where I don't even know if I'm allowed to say blood on here. And what is that? Is it like just paid people? I don't get paid, so I'm going to say it. It doesn't quite seep in like you'd want it to. So yeah, keep them separate. And if you're like me and sometimes you got both things going on down there, tampons work. Some ladies don't use those. I don't know what to tell you. Wrap up some toilet paper, put it on top of the pee pad maybe. That could probably work. Anyway, I'll try to do better at this moving forward and actually get fixed up or whatever. I don't want to do that, but that seems to be what everybody does on here, and I at least want to work with the algorithm enough that people who need to know more about incontinence issues get this content, and you guys can ask me questions and I can answer questions. That sounds fun and helpful because I did not have anyone to help me in the beginning, and there are terrifyingly embarrassing stories, which is probably why now I just talk about it, because there's nothing more that, insofar as that goes, that can shame me that hasn't already happened, because I didn't know.